Hi guys, we made it! Yay! All right, let me see what I can do here. There we go. We are doing this in the dark tonight. I am waiting for Dawn to come. There we go. There she is. There she is. There she is.
Can you hear me? I see her.
I can hear you. Can you guys hear her? Speak again.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you're coming up on the audio really good. Can you hear her?
Uh-huh.
Awesome.
You need to either point the mic more at you or...
Hi, Marie. Hi, Ida. All right. Awesome. We're all here. We made it. I actually made it. I'm still in my like farming frocks here.
Yay.
I know, right? I had time to make my coffee, and I don't know. We're gonna have to do something with summer coming because the sun is gonna be setting later and later, and I think we ought to be doing this on weeknights. What do you think?
I think we could probably do that. I don't see why we wouldn't be able to.
I think we reach more people at home. I do. But with that being said, we had an incredible day. And another reason I was late is that our friends that we had went to the benefit for Authentically Alice, they came out to the spot, and you know how magical the spot is.
Absolutely.
And it was their first time being out there, and along with the chickens not wanting to go to bed, and Ileana and Jeremy showing up after he 1 in 5 chances the man pulled through. And they wanted to come out to the spot, and it's like, dude, after what you've been through, yeah, we'll wait. So thank you so much for waiting, you guys. And Ileana wants to come on, her and KJ, at some time, and we'd be doing quadruple psychics. Yeah, that would be fun, I think.
That would be.
Because KJ and Ileana do twin tarot, and they do kind of what me and Dawn do. Basically. They're the only... Yeah.
They are pretty awesome.
All right, so, Michael, think about the energy of the day today.
Okay.
What message do we need? What do we need to hear? What do we need? Surfacing. Okay, I've actually seen this a lot. And this is from Cheryl Lee Harnish.
Surfacing.
Yes.
Nice.
So we all know what's being hidden is coming to the surface. All right. And this is also a deeper message of going deeper. Because if we don't go deeper and deal what's underneath the surface, it's going to come up no matter what. And I think I talked about this not too long ago, that I think I used the term, whether it's on one of the readings, whether it's a beauty that's non-stopping or a zit that needs popping. What's underneath is going to come to the surface. So it's a time that we're discovering what's truly underneath. Evil Eye, Marie? Okay. We have Yida. And then I will be happy to talk to you about the evil eye. So you're feeling interference, basically, which can be an evil eye. Mhm. All right, Ida, my beautiful sister. I missed her. Uh, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This is all about exactly what that card's about right here is surfacing. Things that are not seen are things that are coming to the surface and being seen. Um, Sometimes when things bubble up to the surface, it kind of puts us in a mental state, I guess you would say, kind of puts us in a stuck state. Um, we tend to get in our head a little bit, but we also tend to think too much instead of being in this moment. And I feel that there is a release from this with the chariot right after. Because we got the moon, we got justice, we got the eight of swords, which the eight of swords is something that is an ongoing energy with all of us today. In these days. And in this eight of swords energy, we really have to watch ourselves. Okay. Um, because it's a comfortable prison, basically. Even though maybe what we're thinking about we don't like representing the two-edged sword there. I mean, we could be thinking about other things and not feeling so stuck. So there's a little warning with the representation of the eight of swords. Um, and with the moon and justice right in front of it, Yida, uh, you're about to uh, acknowledge and expose things that you didn't see prior that is going to propel you forward. Exciting times. I feel like this process has been ongoing, but I feel like you're going to actually see some results from it and balance from it. And I feel like you're going to be like taking that time you need with you and spirit, and you're going to find that light within. Uh-huh. I got two twos here. I got the two of swords and I got the two of cups. And I also got the high priestess. Now that's interesting. Because I feel like this, in a way, is you being of two minds. Because with the two twos coming out, two of cups and two, I mean, that's air and water. This is an internal battle. This is an internal battle of. Hi, Brad. Huh. This is an internal battle. And I feel like it's going to be balanced with the Six of Pentacles showing up. And it's going to be balanced when you take some time with spirit. With the Four of Swords showing up. That's time within, discovering your light, And with the Two of Swords, it's kind of like you taking off the blindfold with the Two of Cups right after. Plus, this is mind and heart balance, if you think about it. Because Two of Swords, mind. And this is about choices as well with the twos. All right. So I feel like you're going to have options coming up where you're going to have to step into that high priestess role and use that discernment. And I think that's what's coming up is you learning discernment and balance. And it's a process too. Discernment is a process. It's not like you just wake up and you like, oh, it doesn't work that way. Damn it. That's what I got for you, sweetheart. Some really powerful cards showing up here on the board.
I have an exact mirror of that. I have the Emperor and the Two of Pentacles, both in reverse, right beside the Queen of Swords upright, and the Six of Pentacles reversed. That's telling me that there's something that you haven't quite gotten to the bottom of yet, but once you do,
It's going to be like, boop.
it is. It's the new beginning and the High Priestess.
You have the high priestess too? Hell yeah.
Yes, ma'am. The only card.
She's a very secretive thing.
Where it fits is this upside down 4 of Wands, but I kind of think I do.
That's an imbalance in stability, really. It's
Right.
like not feeling stable or secure or safe.
Right, but I think it also comes with understanding that family isn't always blood.
Right.
And sometimes you have to let blood family go.
Yes. Yes. Sometimes blood is the worst, like energetic. Well, I don't like to word. Let's not call it toxic. Let's say that your family has a mindset of who you are.
And doesn't allow you to make changes.
And doesn't allow you to do shit. So they end up being toxic because they won't grow with you. So if they don't.
How come I can't use the word toxic, but you can?
Well, because I don't think they mean to be toxic sometimes. I think they just.
Right.
And
just because you don't mean to be toxic doesn't mean that you're not toxic.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, no. See, I consider toxic people like narcissists and not. Well.
Okay, would you consider somebody who is an enabler a toxic person?
To a point.
Mm-hmm.
To a point. But not. Again, there are some people out there enabling people to their destruction because they like to see people crash.
Well, it's not necessarily.
But then there's other people out there.
Crash. It could be because they want to be accepted.
Or because they don't want to deal with an issue, or because it could be a million reasons. So I'm going to say that some people enable some people out of love.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it can be toxic. It could be even deadly. So,
yes.
But I try not to, I don't know. I try not to.
I know what you're saying. It's the trying to see good in people and hoping that people
Well, it's not even the trying to see good. There's good in everybody.
Right.
I don't care who
But
well,
it's hoping that they will see the good in themselves and finally understand that they need to make changes too.
well, it's not even doing that. It's me understanding that their energy and my energy just doesn't mix right now, whether that's labeled toxic or whatever. It just ain't working, and they need to be over there, and I need to be over here. And it is what it is. Call it toxic, call it not helpful, call it vampirism, call it whatever the hell you want to call it. It's a big waste of energy, and it just needs to be focused on things more positive. So I guess toxicity sometimes has its advantages because you become more immune to its effects, kind of like a virus. All right, Marie would like to know about this evil eye. Now, Marie, I'm magical, but I don't give people that much power over my life to fall for. I'm going to put a hex on you, to fall for somebody's got some black magic juju going, to because the kind of vibration that people have to be and to work from to do those kind of things is way the hell down here. And all I got to say about that when people come up and tell me shit like that, it's like, you want a piece of hair? Because let me tell you what's going to happen if people try and put a hex on me. Whatever they send after me is going to come back and kick their ass. Now, does that say, oh, these things don't exist? No. But at the vibration we should be existing at, which is above fear, that kind of shit doesn't exist for me. So, if you believe that somebody has the power, more power than you do over your life, that a hex is going to work on you, honey, you're probably in the wrong place right now.
Or she came here for a raise in her vibrational frequency.
Or you came here to understand that, people like that are coming from a lower vibration. And if you're coming from a higher vibration, it doesn't really involve things like that. I mean, I can tell you, and people have a strange look at things. All right, I'm going to say demons are real. Demonic energy is real. Angelic energy is real. It's two sides of the same coin. It's a eternal consciousness. All right. One of them happens to vibrate at a lower consciousness frequency. All right. We are somewhere in between these two. All right. Now, well, actually, we're both of these two. We're both the low and the high, but uh, we have the ability to raise above these kind of beliefs because we're also that high frequency. And when we start thinking and vibrating from those higher frequencies, we don't worry about stuff like that. There's no fear of that at all because we understand what is the truth that's within us and where that's coming from. Fear don't live here. Not when it comes to that, because that, I mean, you ought to be looking at it and saying that's a joke. Go ahead, do your best. Because People have sent things after us before, and I would say that whatever they sent didn't like it because you could physically hear them screaming on the videos. So do your best. I ain't worried. And that's where we need to get, because those vibrations, those understandings, those forces are so much less than what you are. Now, do people do these things? Yes, but they're a joke, okay? They're a joke. They're weaklings that do not understand their own power, so they feel like they have to manipulate. All right. Manipulation is not a good vibration. Fear is not a good vibration. Let's see what's really going on. Oof. Okay. Somebody's in a tower moment.
Are we still reading for Maria?
Yeah. That was just something I had to say about this evil eye, this hexing, this worry and fear about that kind of stuff that has no place. Well, that kind of fear has no place in our reality, really, because if we truly understood the truth of us, we wouldn't be worried about it. And that's what we're trying to do, is understand people, or help people understand that what you are has so much more possibility than where they're coming from. Hi, Nika. I just saw you there, honey. Okay, I'm not getting any comments. Are you getting any comments?
A few.
All right. Last thing I see is Brad on Facebook.
We have several people in line. We have Nika and Alex.
Nika and Alex. Okay. The last thing I
on
see is
Murray's,
Brad Wolf.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that means.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. Okay, Marie. Is she still there? On
Maria.
All right. Marie's on YouTube over here.
Well, I'm
Should
watching
be.
her right here.
On Facebook?
Oh, this is YouTube.
Well, that's YouTube too.
No, this is Facebook.
Oh, okay. I'm so confused.
I got it. We're good over here.
All right. So here's the thing, honey. I'm not really seeing any kind of mm, uh, magic or other forces being used. I do see a soulmate connection that seemed to be a wish come true. And now there's some confusion and some feeling of holding back, and there's a little karma being burned off here. And I got 210, so this is the end of a cycle. Now, I do have Emperor energy on the board, and I asked to clarify that, and I got the 10 of Wands. So, whoever this Emperor is, and he wouldn't be showing up if that energy was not within him. I don't know how he's acting right now or what's going on here, but there's obviously some shit with these two tens. Okay? Because we got the 10 of swords, we got the Ten of Wands. But here's the deal. Tens are the end of the cycle. All right, so apparently this Emperor has caused a little bit of a burden. And Emperors can do that. There might be some interference.
There is going to be interference. Right here.
Yeah. Yes. All right. Yeah, because I got Justice up here too. So, this is a growing experience. I can tell you that much.
Yep.
Certainly,
that's reinforced with the Death card.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's going to get a different perspective on things.
Yes. And I can tell you this is a soulmate. I'm not really seeing, a lot more. But I don't know. I'm feeling like you're feeling like this guy might be stepping out.
I can see that.
There's some confusion. There's some holding back of communication. There's some.
I got the Knight of Cups upside down, the Page of Cups upside down, and the Seven of Swords.
Well,
So
when I look into the future, though, I got the King of Swords, I got the Ten of Cups, I got the Nine of Swords, and I got the Six of Wands, which kind of, to me, feels like that there's going to be some kind of clarity coming. But it's going to be after a battle because this representative of the King of Swords, you see there's a little blood on that sword of truth he's carrying right there. So I feel like there's going to be some kind of growing pains here. But I don't feel like there's magic involved. I think the only magic involved in this is right up here right now. Because I'm not seeing any kind of external meddling, let's say, from people. Okay. Yes, 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 it is. Last week, what? What happened last week?
That was just after you said you feel like somebody's stepping out.
Oh, last week she felt like somebody was stepping out. Yeah. I feel like there's some growing pains going on. You guys do have a soulmate. There's a little bit of confusion. But in the end, after all the. I don't know. I feel like there's going to be some truth that's going to make you very happy and get you out of this kind of, um, I don't know, mental type anguish. Is the best way that I could. Hi, Micah. Yeah. I'm kind of feeling like this is going to clear up. In the end, there is going to be happiness and victory.
I'm going to have to agree with that.
But you're going to have to wipe off some of this sword energy because I feel like some of this is from some kind of past. Maybe his past. Maybe he had some past why I don't know what. But I'm not seeing any use of magic here. Are you?
No.
No.
No,
Okay.
actually, what I had was the Queen of Swords, and she was right side up. So basically, it's about standing in her truth,
Yeah.
and everything else will come to light.
Well, you got the Queen of Swords. I got the Queen of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. So this is where I felt like, maybe somebody felt like he was paying attention elsewhere. But then I got the King of Swords over on this end. Like, okay, what's going on over here? And then what's going on over here? What's the real thing? This is what I felt like actually happened, but this is what I feel like is actually going on. So I feel like there's two different perspectives here on the actual energy and how it's being perceived. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
And I think something of the past has to be cleared up, and I think that's going to happen. Some misunderstanding.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I just had fall out of my deck the Ten of Swords upside down.
Good.
The Six of Pentacles upside down. The Six of Wands right side up. And the Ace of Swords reversed. So somebody's not trying to see and learn. They
Something.
want the victory, but they're not trying to look at the truth right now.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, in the tower moment, that is, well, it's like this. That would be both of you. Because it takes two to tango for a tower, really. So if one of you are in it, you're both in it, maybe at different levels.
Right.
Maybe tower moment might be a dark night of the soul for one, while the other one is just like, it's just growing pains. Oh, thank you. So, you know what level that's at. You know what you're going through. As far as a tower moment, basically, what a tower stands for, the falling tower means that something that is not built, whether it's a belief, whether it's a perspective, whether it's something, is not built on solid ground. So to build a stronger tower, the old shit has to come down so you can rebuild it in a new way. If that makes sense. So, whether that tower moment causes is a opportunity to rejoice because it's really a clearing. So whether it's a reason to rejoice, because a few times it's like, God, I need a tower moment. Right now, I need a tower moment. I need a tower moment to happen right now. Tsunami, wipe this shit out of my life. I want to start new. Don't need none of it. So at those points, I kind of rejoiced at those kind of tower moments, like, oh hell yes, I'm free at last. But then other tower moments were quite traumatizing. So it's basically getting rid of something that no longer serves you. So whether that's him or you, it could be both of you. So that's all I can tell you about whose tower moment. But usually it takes two to cause it. And Miss Dawn,
Yeah.
you said you got the queens? Because I got the king too. So we do have a paired energy on the board. Sorry, I interrupted you. I just found that interesting. Because when the Queen of Wands first came out, it was upside down.
See, the Queen of Swords was right side up.
Yeah.
The Ace of Swords was upside down.
Yeah.
And the Queen of Swords was over here standing in her truth. and the Knight of Cups and the Page of Cups was all wishy-washy upside down.
Well, you know my cards aren't upside down, so I actually had my deck upside down, so I turned it back up. But I took note that when I turned it over the first time, it was upside down. So to me, that's more like displaced passions. Just kind of like pay attention to this energy. Misplaced passion.
Right.
But I also had the King of Swords right side up. So that's what makes me think that the two energies we're dealing with here are a match.
Well, this is also coming to the end of a cycle.
Yes.
It really is.
Yes.
Because we've got the Ten of Pentacles right side up. We've got the Ten of Wands right side up.
Sweetheart,
it's going to be some hard work, but it's going to be rewarding.
There's going to be a lot of growing going on. There's going to be a lot of growing going on. And that's a beautiful thing. All right.
And we have the Strength card.
Yes. That's a beautiful thing, too. Because when the Strength card comes up, I don't feel like it's telling me that I have to have strength. I feel like it's telling me that I'm going to be discovering strength that I didn't know I had.
Right.
You know, everybody is like, when Tower and Death and all that stuff comes out, most people are like, yeah. The only thing that really gives me the is that Five of Pentacles. And even though it's one of the most transformative cards in the deck, it's old swordsy. For some reason, the Devil does not bug me as much as old swordsy. Because you just don't know what's going on with him. You know? The Devil, you pretty much know what's up. You just know. And I guess the other one would be the Three of Swords. But that's also a very transformative. But kind of like old swordsy, it's also painful.
Right.
All right. So does anybody have any questions?
I do.
What?
You gonna do Nika next?
Nika? Did she ask for a reading?
Yep. Way back up yonder.
All right.
She said, "Holy, like to get a general reading, anything new this week."
Gotcha. Mm.
And then Alex and Makia.
And then Alex, okay. 6. There's still some balancing going on, Nika. I do see you working with people to resolve some issues. That is going to bring... I see this happening this week. It's going to bring some new ideas about happiness, some balance. Somebody you're working with. I feel like you're going to have a breakthrough. And I think it's going to be about choices. I think you are going to embrace the strength of your choices and how some choices or some choice patterns, let's say. Because we got the Two of Swords here. In between the Ten of Cups and the Queen of Swords. So I feel like something's going to... Yeah. Okay. I feel like something you've been stubbornly hanging on to, you aren't going to be able to anymore. And I don't feel like you even know you're stubbornly holding on to something. There's the Queen of Swords again. Okay, that's a double Queen of Swords on there. There's somebody getting some real here. Some undeniable real, but the Ten of Cups is in here too. So this undeniable real is a pathway to happiness. And I do feel like this is something happening this week. So I don't know if you're working with somebody, but yeah, I see some clarity coming really quick.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
What you got, Mama?
Well, okay. I have a Page of Wands, which is news. The Ace of Swords, which is truth.
Mm-hmm.
The Ace of Pentacles. The Three of Wands reversed. And it's right by the Page of Pentacles that's also reversed.
3 of Wands.
We have the Queen of Wands, she's right side up.
That's about perspective. Yeah.
We got the Eight of Pentacles, that's upside down. We got the World, it's upside down. Temperance is upside down. The Seven of Wands is upside down. The Nine of Wands is upside down. The King of Cups is upside down. And the Five of Pentacles is right side up.
Okay.
Now, what I'm seeing from this is this Queen of Wands and the Page of Wands are standing in their truth. And they're coming together. They start to see things a little bit differently. And with this Seven of Wands, Nine of Wands, King of Cups, and Five of Pentacles, somebody's realizing that the fight that they wanted to have isn't nearly as important as letting it go.
Can you see?
Is upside down energy, and this person is extremely out of balance.
Actually, can you see her comments?
I cannot.
Okay. She stated that she has called in a priest because there seems to be some demonic energies. Which demonic energies is the consciousness of, we just talked about that, the lower vibrational things.
Yep.
That fear and everything lets in. Worry, Nika, the feeling of not being good enough or living under your potential. I know what's that kind of energy in.
Well, there's going to be something that shifts because there's not going to be a fight anymore.
No.
There's too many cards of not having to defend yourself anymore and not having to be on guard and not, not having to fight, not having the friction.
Well, yeah, I feel like there's going to be some balance coming in that's going to help her not feel like she has to prove anything to anyone.
Yep.
Thank you, Jessica. Welcome, welcome. Hello. And I really hope that happens for you soon, Nika, because I mean, your energy's been up and down for years. Also, attacks on your husband and son. All right. Well, with some of the things going on, like I said, I can see that being an influence that's active. For it to manifest that way, though, there has to be some pretty heavy energy drawing it. And usually that's the devil energy. That's addictions, that's fear, that's worry, that's things like that. And I think you've been battling with a lot of that kind of consciousness. So I can actually see that manifesting itself, honestly. Let us know what happens with that, because I'm quite interested in because I've seen some things that it doesn't surprise me when things like this manifests today. Oh, nice, Jessica. With your twin flame journey months ago? Yes, you are on the list, Mikey. You're raising. You're shaking free of. Yeah. That's actually what happens. You kind of break free of everything and everyone that no longer serves your journey. So that happens. But yeah, Nika, I think some things are happening this week that you're gonna see a lot. And after all this happens, please let us know. Let us know how you feel. Let us know what shift is going on here. Cause this is a big one. This is a big one. What are you feeling, girl?
Same thing.
Same thing? Yeah. Alright. That's what I got for you, Nika. Alright, and now we got Alex. And then Jessica. I don't remember the twin flame journey. I mean, we do a lot of readings for twin flames before Christmas. Do you remember Jessica? Okay, Jessica came on. Jessica Marie. She said, I don't know if you remember me. You read for me with my twin flame journey months ago. Girl, let me tell you, I stopped chasing and have healed and worked on myself coming into my gifts. It's so confusing. I've been getting spiritual attacks. He won't energetically leave me alone. I'm so confused. It is confusing. I have been
That energetic shit
seeing.
is for the fucking birds.
It really is. Seeing intense synchronicity, dreams. His name is everywhere. It gets more intense by the day. Oh my God. Yeah, that's twin flame shit we've been talking about. People have been backstabbing me, lying to me. Just, I don't know what's going on anymore. Okay. Yeah, when you start raising and doing things differently, people will go a little nuts on you. They will.
Just keep going.
Just keep marching, sister, because the right people will come.
Unfortunately, there's two ways that people exit your life. Okay,
Yes.
they exit quietly, and you just look all of a sudden one day and realize that
And suddenly your life is just
Or they cause the biggest stink, and by God, you're gonna know they're leaving your life.
yeah.
Okay? But the thing is, in order for you to continue raising, those people they're going to fall by the wayside.
Yeah. And as we were talking about that, I got the Wheel of Fortune and the Four of Wands. And that's all
Yeah.
about coming
But
into
when
your
they fall by
stability.
the wayside, that allows for the next people on your journey to come in and lift you higher.
Yes, and
Okay?
me and Ileana were talking about that today too. And how many times does that happen with us? I mean, people phase out, new people come in.
Yep.
Just hang in there. Yeah, I know it's confusing, and the backstabbing is just them showing their true colors. That a lot of times we quit playing their game, so they start. When they tend to lose control, they don't like it. So let them have their little shit fit, and you go. You go vibrate higher and shine your light, and teach them that it's okay. They have their own light. Yes. Yeah, we're all not a quitters. I mean, I can't even tell you. I, I don't live in the past, so I really don't talk about my past a lot. Don and I, we both seen some shit that it surprises me that we're sitting here halfway saying it all. Honestly,
Right.
but we're still here. So I mean, I've heard stories that make my jaw drop. Like, so many people have been through so many things so much greater than I have, and that's about the the only way that I could put it. And it helps me, put into perspective the gift of the human spirit. Just the gift of how amazing we are to begin with. Just our fortitude to keep going when in the face of the world telling us, no, you can't do that. And it's like, yeah, fuck you. Watch me. Watch me. Let me show you this. Let me show you that.
Right.
Can't never do nothing, I always say, but can. Oh my, what a wonderful way. All right, so we got Alex next, is it? Or
You're on Alex.
yeah,
Right now.
it's Alex and then
Got Alex,
Makia,
Jessica,
and then
we have
Jessica.
a nice new person, Kiana Smith Brandon.
Awesome. Well, yeah, we're all strong. We are all strong, and that's the thing. Is so many people think, oh, I can't, I can't, I can't. And the more that we think we can't, the more Spirit's going to show you that, yes, you can. So having those nts, the can't, won't, should, wouldn't, couldn't, those nts, we need to figure out, because words are spells. All right? Words are the vocal vibration of the mixture between thoughts and feelings. And when you add words to it, it puts a certain kind of power behind it. So, you guys try and take those nts and form them. Like, if somebody says, oh, I couldn't be more blessed. Yes, you could. You could. But you're not going to be now because you don't believe. So I would like to see people say, I am so grateful that I am so amazingly blessed. Because when you focus on something not being, chances are that's what's going to happen. But when you focus on being grateful for what is, then that gratitude brings that thing to you even more. So try to think of more ways to use your words without the N apostrophe T's sentences, if that makes sense. Because words have power. And I actually found out that the vibration of the English language, it was developed after all the rest of the language, and the words as they're made are actually backwards from the actual vibration of a lot of the things that we think we're saying. If you check in verbal history and the use of words and magic, you'll see that the English language actually sets us up to fail. Just by the vibration of the words. So, a lot of people say, oh, you got to go and pray and you got to say these words and you got to do this. And it's like, no. I believe somewhere in the Bible it says when you pray, you should pray in silence. And I believe that's because look at how much problem we have communicating just with each other. Do you really want to, fuck up that, maybe say the wrong words? So I always say, I don't pray like that. I feel. I don't have to.
Isn't it kind of a feeling in your heart when you're talking to God?
I guess it depends on who you are, because some people think you got to go up there and do 25 Hail Marys and pray and all that stuff. And I don't think you have to talk at all. I think you just have to commune with spirit. And here's the thing, a lot of people, when they do that, they go in and they do what they think they're supposed to do instead of being honest with spirit. And they get up there and they try and lie to spirit. Spirit knows what's in your heart and mind. So if you get up there and you say, oh, please, God, let me, help me be pious. And even though I forgive so and so, whatever. Spirit knows when you're lying. Spirit knows how you feel. And if you're pissed off as hell at somebody, don't be up there telling spirit, oh yeah, don't be something you're not. Be real. Especially then. Because, I've even made Dawn duck a couple of times when I've said, all right, spirit, God damn it. She's like, oh, they're going to get you. And it's like, no, because I think it was like I couldn't find my cigarettes. Wasn't that what it was?
There was a couple of times that you like.
And we were both right because she was like, oh, spirit's going to get you. And I was like, no, I'm not worried about that because spirit understands that if I don't have a cigarette, I'm probably going to like shit nickels really soon. So I pick up this piece of paper and there's one cigarette. One. Not the pack that I was looking for, but one cigarette. So that was kind of like a ha ha ha. Oh, yeah. Okay. You're about to shit a brick. So we're going to go ahead and give you this little bit, but you really should quit. We're not going to give you the whole pack. And that's kind of the way it works. And both are blessings. So she was right. Spirit has a sense of humor.
Yep.
It really does. All right.
Just so you know.
Yeah. And the more twisted I am,
The more twisted it is.
yeah. Okay, I got temperance here. Alex, what's going on with you? Why is spirit? Huh? Uh-huh. You're waiting on something. It's confusing. Are you waiting on to hear some news about something? I see this possibly in the job market. Possibly feeling a little confused and undervalued. Okay, these are not happy cards, Alex. Who is this Poema Smith? I don't see her up here. Oh, thank you, Poema.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Can you see Alex?
no, I get a picture of you and a picture of me. I get no comments.
Okay, Alex is saying yes, a house. Okay, so she's waiting on a house. There's some confusing mixed messages. Okay, that could be the Three of Pentacles. Pentacles could be, that's value working with somebody. All right. Well, here's the thing. If something happens and what you're looking at doesn't go through, it's because there's something better waiting for you. Something you're not seeing yet. But I feel some frustration and waiting here for sure, and some confusion. But I'm not feeling like you're not gonna. I feel like that they're gonna contact you and you're gonna do some negotiations and you're gonna realize something else is better. That's what I feel like is going on here. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, I feel the frustration.
Yeah, the frustration is definitely real. And what I'm seeing is it's an inner battle with something that she isn't wanting to see for herself. That it's like she won't let go of the regret. We've got the Hermit out here, and in between, the Hermit is sitting in between the Seven of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups.
As you were talking about regret, I flipped over a card and same thing.
Yeah, I've got the Eight of Cups upside down. Okay.
Somebody's not wanting to let go of something.
Let go. But once that takes place, abundance comes.
Woohoo!
Okay. Once that takes place, abundance comes. It's a lesson. It's coming hard, though.
They mess with us all the time. I love Spirit.
But it is coming in on the Knight of Wands.
Well, Knight of Wands is pretty fast moving.
Yep.
Yeah, I think there's something. I think there's something coming in, and then I think there's something coming better right after it. That's what I feel like.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
I've got two cards sitting here that say, just pick already. Just pick what you want.
And it's saying don't make any blind choices. So Here, if you have two choices, make sure you look at both of them fully because.
Not two choices. It's not two choices. It's 14 choices.
Oh, Jesus. Good luck with that, honey. No wonder that'd give me a headache and I wouldn't be happy either. I don't like a lot of choices. All right. So, end result is I'm seeing victory again. So, I feel like it's not going to be too long, no matter what's going on right now. It's going to pass pretty quickly. That's what I'm feeling. So, I feel like it's going to happen. Wait a minute. Yeah, I feel like it's going to happen. So let us know. Okay, let us know what happened. Now, there was a Paloma back here on Facebook. She said she watches us often and enjoys.
Makia,
Yeah, we got McKeon.
she's next.
She's next.
Yeah.
And then Jessica.
Yeah, and then there's this Barnard.
But yeah, her.
She's laughing Alyssa did.
Right. But I don't think I've ever seen her say something. So welcome, everybody. Jessica, welcome back. I'm glad to hear from you. I can't wait to see your cards. You're going to have to update me. Twin Flame is really intense energy, though. So
That was Jessica.
that was Jessica. So bless your heart, baby. Ugh.
Alex said, I will do that. Thank you.
Yes. But it's coming. There's gonna be choices. With that, did you get a 7 of Cups too?
7 of Cups and 7 of Pentacles.
Oh, jeez, yeah. Woohoo! That's rolling forward. That's good energy for you, Alex. Okay. Because I think you've been doing the push and pull thing for a little while now. So I'd like to see you rolling forward.
Definitely.
Yeah. All right. So now it's Makia.
You might be able to see her comments.
I'm hoping. Are you still here, Makia? I got 2 viewers, is what it says.
Yeah, I got one. Got one here and one here. That's 2.
Oh, okay. All right, baby. Makia. Are you, Dawn?
Yeah.
Are you feeling that pull? Like right here? Huh?
But it's right here.
Somebody's heart chakra is opening.
I've been feeling it all day.
Yeah. No, I just got hit by that. When I started thinking about Makia here. We all know what happens when that heart chakra opens. It literally can be a pain in the ass. Well, maybe not in the ass, but
It can literally be a pain in the chest.
yes, it can be. And usually for heart chakras opening, that's also a pain in the mind.
I've been dealing with a headache all day too.
Yeah. I've had one for a couple of days. So, off and on the last couple of days. So, I don't know if you've been having headaches or not, Makia, but If so, we're definitely connecting to you. If any of this sounds familiar.
Okay. Has Makia said whether she wants a general or something specific?
Not yet that I know of. Hang on, let me look at. Jessica's the last one I had on Facebook. Yeah. No, Jessica's the last one I see on Facebook too. She may not have wanted to stick around.
Okay.
She's having a frequency shift.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got some parts out already.
Yeah. Well, that's what that explains the heart and the head.
Yes. Yes. It looks like it's letting go of an addiction, finding the strength that she didn't know that she had, judgment on herself, and releasing. She's got the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Swords. The Eight of Swords is upside down. She's definitely making changes within herself, and the last card is the Empress.
But I feel like she's not wanting to. It's kind of scary.
Well, yeah.
Or I don't know. Do you know that area where you feel like you're ready to make changes, but you don't quite know how?
Yeah, or that area where you feel like you're fucking going crazy.
Oh, I love that area because usually you're fucking going crazy. You know, it's like, and you know that's part of the human condition. It happens once in a while from surfacing. All kinds of things that we don't understand tend to boil to the surface and blow.
Right.
Yeah. Let it happen. It's okay. Stick your head back on. Humans are amazing. We can fall apart and come back together all in the same day.
Sometimes it's a matter of moments.
Sometimes. All right, Makia. Ten of Swords.
Ooh, she's building to the end of the cycle because I had the Eight and the Nine of Swords.
And I had the 10. Yeah. Somebody was waiting to hear something about a wish come true. And they're waiting for a message from somebody. All right. Well, I wish I had some really good news for you. This is the end of a cycle. And there's going to be some movement, some action towards something. That's going to seem like the answer to everything. Dream come true. Oh, answer to all my problems. Yay. Something I really value. But I feel like there's going to be something in you that's going to be a cautionary tale, that something inside of you is going to make you want to hesitate. and hold back. Spirit saying to talk it out, work it out, work your energy out of your head into calmer waters. So you can make different choices than perhaps ones that you originally thought you were making. Maybe you'll be making the same choices for different reasons, though. Which sometimes, if we make a choice for one reason and we have in our mindset that we're doing something for one reason, we end up actually doing it for another. And that's kind of what I feel like is going to happen here. That you start out doing something for one purpose, but you see there's a bigger one. And you kind of grasp onto it. But it's going to put you in your head for a minute. Because it's kind of going to be like, okay, energy's rolling, and then, wait a minute, there's something here. Hold on. There's some truth here that we need to deal with. It's going to put you in the hangman tree for a minute. But you need to communicate, not hold back. That's my big message. And I think that's the new thing that you need to learn is how to communicate through these times. Not from fear, but from strength. And that's what I got for you. What you got, Mama?
I just have, well, the last card that I've got, because I've already said all my cards. The last card that came out was Ace of Cups.
Nice.
Yeah.
So.
Just keep going. You got this.
We always have this. One way or another, we always have this. People are so much more amazing than they give themselves credit for. What we bend over and go back and do. All right. All right, guys. I am going to refresh this chat. I'm still only seeing 2 viewers. So.
I got you, baby.
I've got time for one more reading, and I'm going to have to go.
Well, we may get that, and we may, one watching. Is Jessica still here? Jessica, are you still here? Huh. Yeah, the last one I got is just goes on Facebook. They know your sense of humor. I wonder if she lost it. They lost us on Facebook. Or if it's Facebook fuckery again. Boy, they've been pulling some doozies. Okay. Well, I seem to be okay on here. I don't know where. Okay. So there was Jessica, and there was also a poema. And she said, hi to you both. I always enjoy watching you ladies. I would like a reading for my love life. I'm in a toxic thing now, and I'm wondering if this can get better. Or is a new man coming? And I'm not getting any responses.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and throw some cards. And we'll catch up with Jessica later, because... Uh-oh. Because she's a past one. I'd kind of like to catch up. Because I don't remember the last reading. And I go ahead and throw some for Paloma or Poema. 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 I like that poema. And I'll let you start on that one. Because I gotta get back.
She gotta go take a potty break. Okay. Alright. Poema, we have the Three of Wands. It's upside down. You've been feeling kind of, not really knowing where to turn now. But we've got the Star, and the Ten of Wands is reversed, which means you're not going to be carrying so much of the burden of the toxic relationship. I think you're having a hard time letting that go, though. Letting the not necessarily letting the toxic relationship go, but letting the weight of the relationship go. However, it looks like you're going to end up having a choice. As soon as you get your cup filled back up. Right now it's upside down. As soon as you get it filled back up, you're going to have an Emperor and a King. And they both want to come in up gold.
Got an emperor and a king?
The Emperor and a King.
Oh my. You busy.
Well, we got the Five of Pentacles in between them.
Oh.
Yeah. And we got the upside down Ace of Cups right beside the Emperor.
Okay, well, I just got a card that just flew out of my deck. Seven of Swords. Didn't we just talk about that energy?
I think we've talked about it a couple of times tonight.
Okay, who's stealing what?
Oh, dang. Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Alright, so we got a divine couple on this.
Yeah, we do. Oh, shit. What comes to mind? I got the Two Cups, the Hierophant, and the Ten of Wands. Holy crap. No wonder Seven of Swords is here.
And I got the Emperor and Empress.
Oh, hell. Okay,
And the Star.
ma'am. You are in a situation of divine making, basically. Hello. Who is that?
Ballard.
Hi, Consuela. Okay, you are in a situation of divine making, and there's going to be some growing pains going on here, some ups and downs, some. Okay, Seven of Swords energy. Oh, remember I said I hated. This is one of the reasons why I hate this energy, because it's showing up here as somebody who's going into this camp to disarm the enemy because they know this enemy is going to attack them in the morning. Do you know what I mean? Kind of as a preventative fuckery. And that's what I feel like is going on. Somebody's trying to prevent something that they see or know might happen. And that's the seven. I feel like somebody's trying to. It's like somebody knows something that they're not supposed to know. And they're kind of using it to their advantage to help prevent something that they know is inevitable. That's what it feels like. And we know what that feels like, don't we, baby? We do. We know what that feels like. It's kind of like, oh no. Oh, hell yeah. Guess what? That's what I feel like is going on. And there's going to be some major healing going on too. Because that's what those relationships are for. And it's 9:34, Mama. Time to sign off so you can go
Yep.
take your boy to work.
All right, guys. I will see you later.
Yes.
Bye, Don.
Bye. Namaste.
Namaste. Consuela. Here. Why won't this cancer man talk to you?
That's what I'm laughing about.
Cancer man. Now, cancer men are a little bit different than cancer women.
Shannon?
Yeah. So I'm going to quickly look at this cancer man for you, and then I'm going to sign off myself. But if I have my feelings, cancer men down deep tend to be gushy, but they kind of afraid of it.
Sag.
You're a Saggy? I love Saggy. All right. So, the King of Cups tends to be aloof and tries to, like, not get their heart involved. So if they feel like their heart's getting involved, sometimes they'll. We ain't going there. Nope, nope, nope. So could it be that maybe you touched this cancer man a little bit and it maybe kind of scared him a little bit? Could it be maybe? Because they can be real dicks. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Cancers can be real dicks. 501's right off the bat. Okay. Three Pentacles. World. Interesting. Magician. Damn, you got some majors up here. It's like the first two cards. Yeah, I can tell you why. Um, All right. So, your little Cancer man, he has been messed over in the past, and he's learned a thing or two about rushing in. He's learned to sit back for some reason because this is some real shit here. I mean, I feel like maybe there was another water sign that he kind of remembers. So I think he's paying attention because you're actually showing up as the Queen of Cups. But I feel like there's some turbulence. But I feel like that's like a lot of times men will do crazy shit. They just do. And a lot of times they just don't give a shit. And that's why they do crazy things, because not giving a shit is just crazy. Here, I'm not feeling that. I'm feeling a lot of possibility. All right? I'm feeling a lot of magic. I'm feeling a lot of manifestation. I'm feeling a lot of good building energy here. But I'm also feeling cautious energy. This man is no fool. But he doesn't want to have regrets. So I feel like he's sitting back and he's kind of watching kind of what you do. Have you reached out to him at all? Oh, okay. Well, I don't think you should be doing that. um, yeah, there's some amazing energy here. So I get that. Um, this is also a hot guy. All right. So, Mama, pour some ice water down the pants a little bit and cool that shit off. All right, and let's pull ourselves together here. Cause I'm seeing some cups here, but I'm seeing a lot of wands, Mama. So this man must be hot. That's all I can say. Um, and sometimes, even though there's like a want to build here, there's also caution. So if you want to build and you want to have the world, I wouldn't seem I mean, I understand the attraction here. I do. But this man is looking for the woman that isn't concerned whether or not he calls or whether or not she ever hears from him again. And the reason being is that takes a certain kind of strength. And whoever gets a hold of this guy will need that certain kind of strength. And I feel like he knows that. So I think the message here for you is, yeah, there's a connection. Yeah, he's paying attention. If I were you, I'd give him something to talk about. You know, let him worry about what you're doing. Think about it. What's he doing to you? What's it doing to you? You know what I'm saying? Because whoever gets a hold of this man, I'm not kidding, they're going to have a handful. He's a high energy. He's a go-getter. He's hot. This is the kind of man that, and I wouldn't say that. He's interested. But not quite. There's potential here. But something needs to change. And that something is he's not going to go for a begging woman. And quite honestly, Mama, there is no man out there. I don't care how hot. I don't care how much money. I don't care. There is no man out there worth begging for. There's nobody out there worth begging for. Of course, there's certain situations where I might eat my words on that, and that's fine. You throw a little salt and pepper on them. What the hell? I've done it before. But what I mean by that is this is telling me, sweetheart, that you're not knowing your own worth, okay? And this man obviously understands his. And there's an attraction here. And I'm not quite sure. Yeah. Well, I think this is a bigger message about you. And maybe, maybe you understanding that you are worth a hell of a lot more than dealing with a man that wants to ignore you and not answer and not saying that that man is bad, because I don't see that here at all. I mean, I see quite a hell of an energy. But I think this is more about your self-confidence. Oh, gotcha. Well, there's some self-confidence here. You just want sex. That's what all these wands are for. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I wasn't going to say, but, that's kind of some hot energy there. Yeah, obviously you want him with all these wands. What do you think that is? I kind of try and keep it PG, and here we have some wands here, and here we have more wands here, and now let me look at this a different way.
She said, just say it.
Just say it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I kind of did when I said, "Oh, this guy is hot. This guy is obviously hot." So you think he's hot? I mean, I understand that
I'm going in the other room,
frustration.
starting to get deep.
You had passion. I think you still have a little bit, sweetie. But yeah, there's something there. All right, Queen of Pentacles. Let's look at a deeper level here. Okay. Oh shit. No. Okay, this is a match set. So you may be hot to try. He's hot to try. You guys have a matching energy, and this is why you're thinking about this, not just because you're divorced, but because you're coming into your own power, and you're looking for somebody. Yeah, we have more ones. You're looking for your equal in all ways, let's say. And apparently, girl, you need to go.
Well, she says it right there. Just give it to me.
Yeah. Because I've got an emperor and an empress here. All right. And I also got the Queen of Pentacles, but I do have this 5. There has to be some kind of transformation going on here. But I do have this Empress with the Queen. So is he married? Is he married? Because that could be what's going on. Maybe that's why. Maybe he's like otherwise indisposed. Because there's the Empress and then there's the Queen. Now, I was looking at him on this one. I get it that you're married. But I'm thinking there might be something else going on that might have him distracted as well. Right. So, I'm thinking time. And honey, I don't know what to tell y'all. Yeah. And I kind of did. We need to pour some ice water down in those drawers. Yeah. I don't think I don't think you're gonna be satisfied right now. So if you want to get that done, I like to say this is the electronic age. Hell of a lot less hassle. But, again, people do things for different reasons, and I'm sure that whatever's going on here, this isn't going to happen right now. I can just tell you, but something's going on. Somebody is indisposed, and it's causing a hinky thing. Something needs to change. Maybe it's because you are married that he's hanging off, but this is a matching energy, and that's what I freaking got. Is this is a matching energy. So, hang in there. I hope you find everything you need. In the meantime, well, this energy gets worked out and worked up. Now, end result. Let's look at this. But right now, we're in a holding pattern, Mama. Holding pattern. Yes, you do. Strength comes up. Result. Strength. Temperance. Oh, my fucking God. Okay. And then messages. Okay. I feel like that you're going to hear from him, but it's going to be a while, and it's going to be after he's not distracted. That's what I got. All right. Good luck to you, Mama. And I hope all your passions are realized. All right. With that, I'm going to say goodnight, guys. Blessed be blessed. Namaste. We love you. We're going to try and be here next Saturday night. If not, we'll make an announcement on Authentically Alice, and the merging of Authentically Alice and Dust to Dawn. Yeah, that energy was wicked. I was like, oh, look at all these ones. Somebody is hot to trot. Somebody, yeah. So, damn girl. Anyway, good luck to everybody dealing with the energy that is surfacing now, because the truth is surfacing. I don't think you need luck. I think we just need to deal with it, let it flow, and let it go. The truth of us is coming up, so it either needs to be dealt with or explored. Okay, so Saturday nights at 6 o'clock, we're usually here. The last couple of weeks have been crazy, so watch for messages just in case we can't. That's why I'm here Monday night. We may change it to a weeknight because more people are available. And if people are out, having a life, I would rather let them, you know what I mean? Because spiritual people do like to dance. I do know that. And I think people should dance more. And that usually happens on a weekend. And grow things. So we might change to a weeknight. So we will let you know. Blessed be. Be blessed. Namaste. Have a great night.